Alright, we can do the main story stuffs now.
Yay!
Reach for a lukewarm bottle of water that's been sitting in my room for a day and a half. Yeah. Well, an evening, rather.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then.
Drakeshead is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed.
Mm-hmm.
And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Gav does not.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
No, let's try and find it.
Less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Oh, we're gonna misbehave in bed all night long. Jill is quite the attractive young lady, although she's like 30. Torgal, man. Like, I don't know the average lifespan of wolves, but he's at least 15. Well, guaranteedly at least 13, but I feel like he was at least 1 or 2 when he was a puppers. So I feel like he's got to be like at least 15.
So,
Go to this one. And if you are speaking, I cannot hear thine speak.
Now?
Now I can.
Okay.
Boom. Big damage. Or something to kill. 1, 2, 3.
Get him, boy!
Oh, Torgal's over there doing work. Torgal's Torgling.
It's over. Sickle Torgal.
Alright. Keep on pressing. We must make for Northreach.
there. Northreach. The soldiers used to speak of a brothel,
Of the brothel.
and that was north of the checkpoint. We had the Damas went to the south.
There, boy! Give them all you've got, boy!
To the brothel. Let's see what kind of hoes this world can produce, shall we?
It all smells
Give me one of those. Fresh fish. Pulled from the sea of Christ.
The old proprietress.
Keep your hands to yourself. No one will buy anything that's been soured by a branded's touch.
Fucker, I will own you. I will end you. Hell, my family probably did own you guys, honestly.
welcome. You've a keen
Those.
eye.
Alright,
I'll be here if you need me.
there she be. Alright, Dame looking kind of good. Cute dress. Let's see that face. See if we're going to replace Jill. Very cute dress.
My lady.
A moment. I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
Oh, she's pretty
My
good looking.
mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway.
Oh,
Do you
damn.
think you could please me, Clive?
Oh, I'd like the knight to try.
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can? Isabel.
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Clive doesn't know how to women.
However do they get that?
Fruit's not getting any fresher.
Alright, Isabel. Let's go.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But
Indeed.
today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up.
Don't let nothing happen to her.
Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
Like, you stopped me to tell me to get out of your sight. Yeah, okay. Checks out.
That wasn't
Yeah.
so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement. As do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me,
I would
we
very
can
much
speak
follow
more
you.
at the Vale.
Alright, show me what kind of hose you got at the Vale, madame.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
I mean, why would you choose not to follow her to the whorehouse, Clive? Like, that just seems stupid.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
You
As
look
do
like a
you, my
dude.
dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling, welcome to the Vale.
The Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
You are. Now time to
Well,
repay
that's
said
the whole
debt.
point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But
Indeed.
to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
Oh no, not
I feel
Tatienne.
as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best.
I'll do what I can.
And take this.
You accept moon and stars from Isabel.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Alright. Let's go. Let's do the stuff.
Yeah.
I should probably start here.
Oh, there are 3 side quests in this area. Aim. Well, let's go start knocking these out.
Excuse me, I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
Know exactly what I'd be assisting.
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Why not?
Sure, I can do that.
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients.
And don't look in
There
them.
are 3 in total. a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Oh, everything dangerous.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Oh no. He strongly advises I don't peek at the contents of these packages. 3 heavy purses.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Why do I feel like this is some sort of bribery?
Might be.
No one's allowed through the gate.
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
My mind's just as good as
I
anyone's,
have a
fucker.
delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Every jounce and jostle of this unexceptional leather sack is accompanied by an eerily melodic tinkling that is likely best ignored.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
We gotta keep those girls smelling good. No soldiers gonna want to go to a brothel with a bunch of smelly girls there.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
We just really need, like, makeup and concealer.
This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false,
I can always take it back.
you will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains.
Yeah, you could try.
Take it and get out of my sight.
Like, they all treat us like dog shit, bro.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than
Yep.
life. Do be careful.
Bro, I am the Prince of Rosaria. No mere fucking Cuban is worth more than me.
With reds, whites, ales, spices from the faraway and the apple of your eye.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
No, I don't think I will. Joe, racist ass out of here.
That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
I think I'm gonna keep it all. What do we got now?
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Yes, we must go back to Etienne. Auntie M, Auntie M.
Day done then?
Where are you at the end? There you are.
Ah, you have returned.
And I brought you your
I
stuff.
believe these are yours.
I would have smoked, drank, and smelled good.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals?
Oh.
Need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide.
How are you getting
And
these crystals?
if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth.
Oh.
As the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
Not at all.
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree.
Well, yeah, she runs a
Reward for
whorehouse.
job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Quest complete. Probably gives me very little. 10 experience and 1,000 gil, or 18 experience and 1,000 gil, and a bunch of crafting materials that I don't need at the moment. All right. The in-game sun. There's too much sun.
Sergeant's got it in for us. Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
I can out-soldier
you lost
you.
or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
Well, dear.
Don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out.
Indeed.
How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
Yeah, sure.
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
All right, I'll beat your asses.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either.
Okay.
Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
I'll beat your asses, dude.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
I kick y'all's asses.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
All right, you guys want some of this? You gonna get all of this. You're gonna get all that is Clyde.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, alright? So you know one end of the from the other.
Yawn. Leon, you're a loser.
Fuck me.
No.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Oh, you use a hammer?
How'd a bearer win the dame's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
Ugh.
Potential. I'll give you that.
I love it. I love it. I don't care. I love it.
Can I go now?
Gregor's gash. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Sergeant? Oh.
Not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
No, I'll tell you got nothing. I'll tell you couldn't even touch me. Y'all barely even swung your weapon at me. Leon went down in like 2 seconds, and you just got dead. Hey, you just got dead, bro. I got this last side quest here.
It's thrashed by a branded.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it? What do you think?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Sambraquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin. Simple fare cost little more than a pittance. But to revel in the suffering of others. A simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Okay. What do I do?
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now.
I can do that quickly now.
What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Friend of the people. We must people friend.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
We're trying not to let them starve.
waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Now seems like the perfect time.
You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
It's something indeed. We're getting slave time.
It's not been half a moon since Belen's talk.
It should be right up here. Somewhere. Ah, there you are.
I have something for you.
Take your chow time.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Yep, of course.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Bastard.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
Feed him.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
You're welcome.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
That bastard!
These guys are jackasses. Jackassholes, as it were. Ashole. I haven't seen a single treasure box in here. Vale Kotsal.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Pleasure, of
Business,
course.
though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
If you
So
know
he
what I
really
mean.
is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
We are the true friend of the people. We did it. We people friended. We must go find our hoe, though.